I've always wanted to bang the gong. We're going to try to get started. All right. I'm sorry, so many people here. It was really hard to get organized. There's still people coming in, and we're actually still waiting on two speakers that are on with the event now. So there's an old Chinese saying. It's actually a curse, and it says, "May you live in interesting times." There's no doubt we are living in interesting times. I would love to live in a time where things in this country were going so well for people that we didn't have to get up and have rallies like this and show up at events and marching in the streets and things like that. This clearly is not one of those times, and as a student of history, you kind of realize that those times never exist. That the only time positive change has ever happened in this country is when people have gotten organized and have taken to the streets. So, thank you. I don't think there's any doubt that America's in pretty big trouble right now. We seem to be heading back towards the Gilded Age. If you don't know what that looks like, I suggest you crack open your old textbooks, look in your kids' textbooks. It wasn't a good time. 40% of Americans are living at or near poverty. 60% of Americans have less than $1,000 in the bank. That's one broken car away from a major bankruptcy or crisis. Nowhere is this inequality more clear than in healthcare. We live in the richest country in the world, really the richest country in history, and yet we have 20 million people who have no health insurance at all. We have tens of millions of others who have health insurance, but they can't really afford to use it because their copays and deductibles are so high. These are people that are choosing between paying rent and getting a $700 EpiPen. Right? These are people that are choosing between feeding their children or going to the doctor when they're not feeling well. These are unacceptable choices in a country that is this wealthy. Thank you. Now, I'm really glad we have some media here today. It's really great to see. I wish that our media would also report on those issues of poverty and the struggles of working families half as often as they post on what the NASDAQ and the Dow Jones are. We'd have people in the streets every day.